My name is Eric Silcox. The coolest thing about snowboarding is going out and just having a good time and with your friends. I always had a rush ever since a little kid, like mainly action sports, whether I used to race BMX and skateboard, and you hit up the skate parks and everything like that, I guess. Skydiving, anything that has to do with a rush, I guess I've always had a thing for. Skydiving, really, there's hardly no word to describe it. I mean, it's the rush of all rushes, but I guess when you're going upside down over a jump of like 40, 50 foot and you start flipping, I think it's even a bigger rush because you have to be so accurate on a snowboard when you come down to actually really land the trick and stomp it, and it's just a crazy rush. It's unreal. My dad kind of pushed me quite a bit. He always grew up racing motocross, and he kind of pushed us into the BMX. We all kind of got him and started hitting these little wooden jumps we were making, just putting logs down and putting a board, and slowly got better and better. And he just, me and my little brother actually at the time were racing together too, and I think he just pushed us to kind of keep going. And I've won a bunch of races and went to the nationals, the grands, and that was a good time, and competed and won a couple actually BMX competitions. I think it actually helped me in the whole competition settings, because your very first competition, you're a little nervous, and everyone's watching, and you can't slip up. That's how you got to feel about it. And when you do, you kind of throw yourself away at it, and it just keeps you up and keeps you going. I was 19 when I first did my first competition, and it was downtown Grand Rapids. They brought a bunch of snow in. It was right downtown by the Van Andel Arena. In the past few years, I've started competing in Michigan a lot. I know one year I took 6 out of 7 golds and actually went down in a Burton Amateur Pro Series. The first through third actually made it to the US Open, which is one of my big competitions. I would love to get into that, or one of the Gatorade Tours, or something big like that. I've not actually yet to compete in a different state. Oh, I would kill for the chance to. I would love to, but you got to take it 1 month at a time and slowly get in shape and try to better your tricks and try to go move your way up. My favorite memory, I'd say, would be a big air competition one time we had, and it was like an elimination kind of jam set up, and it went down from 20 people to 10, and then it went down to 5, and they gave you each basically had a run, and they just were eliminating whoever got, not the better trick. Basically, if you were in last, you were in 5th, you got eliminated that round, 4th eliminated, 3rd, and I remember it got to the top 3, and we were just throwing back-to-back 720s and trying to step it up, who could go the most inverted. Went down to 2 people, and it was clear skies, and next thing you know, it's a blizzard as we're going in for our last drop-in, and one kid went, and he kind of just barely washed out but landed it, so all the pressure was on me right through the blizzard, and just changes the whole competition setting. It just makes it 10 times more difficult, but I ended up coming through in that and taking the big air and got my name put on a cup, and I'm gonna hope to try to claim that next big air next year too, so. The best trick I've ever landed so far, I'd have to say, would be the 900 clean, and that's probably, I've been going for a little bigger tricks, but haven't quite stomped them yet. I've been working on a lot of doubles, double cork 900s and double back flips and wildcats, which is a double front flip. Cork spins is the new thing to do nowadays, so I've been going in that route. It's basically a mind game, I guess. I mean, the second you think that you're not going to land it, you're not going to land it. You got to be 100% confident. You got to think you're going to land it, and you just got to try to stomp it. My overall, I guess, goal would be to land a switch double cork 1080, a dream of mine ever since I was 16, and I know I'm getting closer and closer every year, and if I could just do that, I'd be satisfied. Pretty much, it's the worst when you get hurt, but you're always taking a risk, when you're trying to throw a new, bigger trick, and just one slip up, can put out your whole season. 2 years ago, I had a broken foot, put me out for almost the whole season, and just last year, I had a couple concussions where I just, knocked myself right out. Mainly a lot of depression too, even just sitting there on the couch, going from every day, going out there, throwing tricks and spins and hitting rails, and just to sitting out on the couch and doing nothing, trying to think of when you're gonna come back, what you're gonna do, and how you're gonna take the physical therapy, you know, to get through it. But I think it actually helps a lot too, and you kind of prepare next time, like you won't slip up in this direction or go that way. And it's cool to see that, like, now we have like a crew almost here in Michigan that we always have this group of riders, and we always just are constantly going out there together and, you know, carpooling, everyone's throwing in gas, we're all buying each other food, we're throwing our money in for the lift tickets, and we're bringing the video cameras out now, and we're just starting to progress more and more. But I think the coolest thing is just going out there and having fun with your friends, and you don't have to take it too serious, because when you start taking it too serious, it's a mental game. You want to have fun, you want to enjoy it.